everybody, and welcome to BMAD Spotlight. This is Boston making a difference with our first ever broadcast. And today our first guest ever is the one and only Sam Horn, former Major League slugger and member for a few years of our Boston Red Sox, and now TV personality and podcast host. Sam, how are you doing today?
Hey, Big Mike, how you doing?
I'm great, Sam. Good to see you.
Well, basically, I'm just trying to hang out here. This coronavirus is a serious deal, so I'm trying to stay out of the way and just try to do some things around the house.
Now, before we get started on all that, tell me, what's your opinion? Will there be baseball in 2020?
There might be some abbreviated version of the game itself. As we know, baseball, it definitely will not happen in 2020. They're trying right now to bring forth a lot of different scenarios of how they can maybe get in a season, playing in Arizona, possibly Florida. I still don't see how they're going to be able to contain everybody, even though they're saying they would probably test to get started. But we don't know enough to know if one time or tested one time means you're okay. I know they're talking about no fans, things of that nature, taking all of the measures that it would take to still have the social distancing. But I just really find it real hard to lock down a group of people for 4 months and say, okay, this is all you're going to do.
No, that's true. So we know one thing for certain, there's no baseball right now. So what are you up to, Sam? What are you doing during this lockdown or quarantine period?
Well, around the house, there was a lot of things that I wanted to get to over the years. And just once the, weather broke, the baseball season would be going along. I would try to, do a lot of outreach programs. So sometimes those things happen on the weekend, and I kept saying, oh, I'll do this, do that. So now my yard actually looks really great. My next thing I'm going to tackle is probably the basement and probably go through some things. And like I said, I have nothing but time. So basically that's what I'm doing. I'm using some good time to do some good things.
Now, as far as, your podcast goes, tell us a little bit about, what's your pregame and, what you have in your hopes for the year anyways.
So the podcast is actually called When I'm in Boston. It kicks off of what is your pregame. It talks about some of the things you do to prepare. If you fail to prepare, then you prepare to fail. So it's a business type thing that talks about, the different types of careers, how you prepare for it, what the education might be in order to follow in someone's footsteps. But also the podcast is about being in Boston. When you're in Boston, what you look forward to, some of the ideas of going different places, some of the activities, golf courses, gambling casino, the great food, the Red Sox, the Celtics. So it's just basically telling stories about when you're in Boston, what do you do and what are you missing right now?
Sam, like all of us, we've had to pivot or change the way we approach our business. Any suggestions you have for people, what they can do during this time period to at least keep things going, keep their business flowing?
Well, the key word you said right there is flowing. What I'm also doing is, because I try to do some outreach programs in the community. Of course, right now, without there being any activities, kids are not being out, people are at home. You still hope that one day soon this will all be over. So what I'm really doing now is kind of like just staying in contact with everybody, saying hello, but still pushing some of the ideas that once this is all over, kids are going to need activities as well as adults as well, because, people will be, really fired up to get back outside, to get back into the community. The only thing is I just still want to wait and see how long we're going to still be cooped up, because I don't see this going anywhere soon. And in order for us to get back to some type of normalcy, we're going to have to be together.
I agree with that, Sam. I know, for me, video is, my business. if it wasn't for the Zoom tool that we're using right now, I wouldn't have a lot of things to do, but I've got some projects I've been working on using the Zoom tool. And just like we're doing here today, this is something people can use to, create their own podcasts or vlogs, whatever you want to call them, and communicate with other professionals and stay in touch. That's the idea, is keep your contacts, keep your relationships going. How's that been going for you, Sam?
Well, so far so good. People are definitely at home. They're on the computers. So this is actually a good time to call up on people, because a lot of people don't have things to do. So they're trying to push forward their business. They're looking for new ideas, and they're hoping to be on the cutting edge of something different for this new normal that we will be coming to. Like you said, this is definitely a great tool right here to be able to still stay in contact with everyone. You get a chance to kind of feel like you're there. They always say the phone is the next best thing to being there. So we're right there. And it kind of gives you a opportunity to see what else is out there and what other people are doing. Mostly everyone is still, they still have the mindset that this year is not over and they need to come back faster, better, and stronger than ever.
Sam, one last question. Tell us, when this is all over and we're back to quote unquote normal, what can we expect to see from Sam Horn?
Well, I can definitely tell you, I'm looking to get back out there in the community and continue to bring the joy and activities to kids that are financially challenged and don't have all of the means. We see some of the disparity that's going on, and we're going to have to try to help and heal some of those kids and people that are in those positions that are not out there enjoying life right now.
Excellent. All right. Well, Sam, I thank you so much for being part of the first ever BMAD Spotlight, Boston Making a Difference. That's what we're trying to do here. And Sam Horn is one of those guys that is making a difference in our community. So thank you, Sam. Take care, stay well, and we look forward to seeing you hopefully at a Red Sox game sometime soon.
All right, Big Mike, take care. We'll see you soon, Boston. Have a good one.